72 games over 6 days just to get here on television, by far more than any of our 4 finalists.
You see Tom Daugherty doesn't use his thumb. There's a thumb there on the side of the bowling ball. Very first shot, 2-10.
The first event of the season for him and his first television show. A big cleanup effort here, and he'll go open frame in the first. And if we've learned anything, an open frame in the first does not spell complete disaster. Koivuniemi had an open frame in the first frame in his last match, as we take a look at Tom Daugherty's arsenal today.
Going with a nomad dagger. Not the hookingest ball in that line or in his arsenal, but that's what he brought today. Reason being, he's got a rev rate of probably close to 600. A lot of RPMs coming out of this hand right here.
And the first televised strike for Tom Daugherty. A big crowd at Royal Lanes in Lutz, Florida, cheering him on right now. And he and Patrick Allen have a pro shop there, and a big crowd in Tampa watching Tom Daugherty today. Back-to-back opening jacks in the semifinal match for Mika. Opening 3-bagger for Mika Koivuniemi. His wife applauds. Again, it's Koivuniemi, by far the most experienced of the 4 bowlers on today's TV show.
Like that shot. You saw him running it out early. The Big Four only made once on television. That's by Walter Ray Williams Jr. But right now, he's got a mountain to climb.
Stay aggressive.
A huge early hole for Daugherty. Down 45. There's his wife, Kristen, looking on. Kristen and Tom, proud parents of an 8-month-old girl, Cameron. Tom, also his son Cody, watching as well back home.
And again, Rob, the only problem with excessive rev rate,
that was a bad shot,
is when the lanes are flat like this and you can't pure shots off your hand, a little left or a little right is disastrous. 2-8-10 in the first frame when he got it wide. Nice shot in the second. Through the nose in the third for the Big Four. Right now, Tom Daugherty struggling to find rhythm.
Oh, no. The crowd trying to pick him back up, but this is a massive hole he has dug himself. He needs Mika Koivuniemi to make some major errors if he's going to get himself back in this.
And I just don't see that happening. Mika is a seasoned veteran, a major champion. He's been in this situation before.
An opening 4-bagger here in the semifinal match for Koivuniemi. Koivuniemi trying to start with a perfect set of 5 strikes. And he does.
Right now, Mika's got his eye on the trophy. He says, I'm going to put away Tom Daugherty, and then I'm going to have a go at Tom Smallwood for the title. Through 5 frames, he is not going to let up. He is a champion, and when he gets an advantage from his opponent, he's going to take advantage.
All right.
Well, I promise you, this wasn't the ball reaction he had to get him to this point. I remember watching last night in position round.
Are you kidding me?
With Nelson Burton Jr. sitting right next to me, and Tom Daugherty, well, he beat Tom Smallwood in position round and came back to us and said that was the greatest game he's ever bowled in his life.
All right, I got 50.
He averaged a 225.26 this week, highest of our 4 finalists. He's not displaying it right now. He's displaying a good attitude, but obviously a disappointing outcome for him thus far. 3 open frames in his first 5.
Well, Tom, welcome to live television and a major championship. And sometimes it can be cruel.
Yeah, this is more like cruel and unusual punishment. But Mika Koivuniemi in the background, stoic look.
I guess that's what I get for breaking up every split this week.
His face has not changed. He is focused and dialed in and will not take his foot off of Daugherty's throat. Another open frame for Tom. He will take a seat, and Mika Koivuniemi, perfect through 5, is that much closer to a title match showdown with Tom Smallwood and a $250,000 payday. We're back to Vegas after this. Mika up 101 pins. Here he closes out the 6th. Perfection continues for Mika.
Well, he followed the game plan to perfection thus far, Rob, and that's straighter is greater. That's his A game. He's going with loft. He's going nice and straight and direct. But you know what, when asked last night why he had success this week when it looked like it was a power players tournament, he said, simple. I just made great shots.
He was on last week's PBA World Championship show, was the 5th seed, finished 6th. And another strike, so 7 in a row for Mika. And when we talked to him last week, he was confident, on the verge of maybe being a little cocky, a little too confident. We talked to him yesterday, and you sensed it was dialed down just a little bit, enough to know that he was comfortable with his game and where he was. But some of that edge had left. Tom Daugherty here in the 7th, picking up the pace and getting a strike. His 2nd on TV, and whoo, exhale. Now we take a look at the Bear Trusted Pain Relief Replay, brought to you by the makers of Bear Aspirin, and some much-needed relief for Daugherty getting a strike here in the 7th.
Well, Tommy's had a nice run in this event. Remember, he had to bowl 72 games. He qualified for this event by being a regional winner. Andres Gomez qualified for this event because he is a current exempt player. Only Gomez and Stuart Williams of England were the only 2 non-champions in this entire field. This is turning into a nightmare for Tom Daugherty.
Yeah, the beauty of it, though, is he has such a great personality and persona.
Now I'm relaxed again.
Now you relax a little bit?
Now I'm fine.
Mika say, now I can sit back and enjoy. And Daugherty, just one of the real good people out here. You and I have known him for a while. We also want to send on a quick get well message to his father-in-law. Craig McGuire was in a really bad accident Thursday morning in Florida, was life flighted out, was in the hospital last night. Looks like everything's going to be all right with Craig, and we wish him a speedy recovery.
Gotta get to 100. Gotta get to 100.
Yeah, he needs 2 marks to break 100. It'll be the lowest game in Tournament of Champions history.
126?
Sure, he'll
And he
love
needs,
you mentioning that.
well, you know, I'm just stating facts, sir. The lowest game ever bowled on television, 126. He's got his work cut out for him.
Here's Mika, perfect through 7. His effort in the 8th. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to talk about it. But there's been nothing but strikes for Koivuniemi in the semis.
Well, the biggest lopsided game in Tournament of Champions history, 20 perfect games bowled on TV. The last one being Rhino Page, 2009, Tokyo, Japan.
In the Japan Cup.
Prior to that, it was here in the States, Ryan Schaefer in Indianapolis.
Perfection continues for the Big Fin.
And who can forget Mika Koivuniemi, December 7th, 2003, Windsor Locks, Connecticut. He bowled a perfect game against Jason Couch.
The 17th perfect game in PBA history. You see Tom Daugherty stepping up and firing as a class move. He was trying to get out of the way and let Mika and his pursuit of a perfect game in history get going. And we really don't want to rush Tom off stage, but I think he would like to get off stage as quick as he can. Almost a great pickup.
get up, fire off, get the 10th frame out of your way, and step aside for that man, Mika Koivuniemi. Perfect.
I mean, really? Again?
All right, I need 2.
2 for 100.
Come on, Tom. Come on, Tom.
Tom, don't do it.
They're not booing. They're chanting 2. You gotta love it.
Unbelievable.
I mean, these are numbers.
Oh, man, you got to feel for it.
These are numbers my wife would put up at the bowling center.
You got to feel for
I
it.
need 2, baby, 2.
Come on, Tom. We're cheering for you, bud.
Yeah!
Yeah! Give him 100! Oh, glorious. Get it and live it up, son.
All right. Hey, we got some business over here.
True that. So Daugherty with the 100 sits down. Koivuniemi trying to pull out a 300. A smile finally cracks the face of Koivuniemi. Again, only 20 times on television has a 300 game been rolled. Only 4 times at a major. He is 3 strikes away from a perfect game. Two strikes away from perfection.
Mika Koivuniemi is got his sights on a major championship, standing in the way. Possible perfection. What a game plan he came in with today.
2 strikes away from a $10,000 bonus check for dropping a 300 game on television.
Nobody's ever done it twice on TV.
Yeah! 1 more to go! Come on, Mika! Come on, Vegas, get up!
Well, he actually pulled that one a bit wrong, and I think he's a bit surprised that it held line.
He did not like it on the release, but the result will work just fine.
It's going to take a re-rack and regroup, and normally when you see somebody get away with one in the 10th or the 11th shot, 300 is right around the corner because that's the break they needed. He's going to be nice and relaxed. I'm going to go out on the limb and say he's going to throw this one really good.
There it goes. It's gone. Leave it like that.
Come on, Mika.
He's already moved on to our title match and crack at a $250,000 payday. Now he's attacking history. Trying to become just the 2nd person to throw a 300 game at the Tournament of Champions. For perfection. Come on, Messenger. Come on. No. No. That didn't happen.
Reminiscent of Don Johnson's 299. You see Mika hit the turn. Jack Beyond the Little's record is safe. The only 300 game ever bowled back in 1967 at the Tournament of Champions.